Okay, good day. Like, how are you guys doing? Okay, so today I'm making another live video because of Monday when I was analyzing. It's not my fault. Okay, say dilo according to my strategy. So dilo tse ke ratong di bona, if ke wrong tlamehile ke wrong, if ke right ke tlo ba right. So turns out to maloba I was wrong, or just in general I'm wrong. So I'm here to reanalyze again. Ke bona hore ke dile flop kae, ke bone hore ke lokisa kae, or ke bone hore still looking for sell or for buy. So let me delete this 48 drawings here. So okay, so I'm on a daily time frame, right? So on a daily time frame, I'm looking for sales. I'm looking to sell. Why? Because this is my high and this is my low. This one. So this was my last break of structure here. Let me do that. Break of structure. So this is my last break of structure. So we had a break of structure. So we're waiting for a retracement to what? To this order block number one, number two, to this. I call it IFEG because but you can see where it's a gap, right? But you can see where it's a gap. So let me go to create channel because of come big screen inakuchicha because kakati akiwonekile chivana chi matago station akatsa one. So no so let me get my still okay Chrome this way session disconnected. Okay, so like this. Yeah, move on. So last time when I was analyzing, I was looking for sale. Till today, I'm still looking for sale, right? But I'm not going to sell. Last time I was waiting for the price to reach this gap, right? I treat this gap as a IFG. Daily IFG. I treat gap as a my daily inversion fair value gap, right? So I was waiting for price to retrace back to it, right? Because of our fib level, we have to reach this Okay. We need to reach these levels, right? So when I look closely inside this level, we have this IFEG. Okay, fine. Then I was waiting for the price to retrace it to back to it. Now we retraced back, but we disrespecting it. So what's left? I'm left with an order block. That's why I'm saying I'm looking for. I'm still looking for sales until we break this low. I mean, until we break this high, I'm not going to look for any buy. I don't care or Kimisari move the kankang. I'm looking at this high. Until we break this high, obviously, I'm gonna wait for it to retrace back to until we break this high here. Mo, I'm not looking for any buy, right? So I'm gonna wait for the price to oh Jehovah, okay. I'm waiting for the price to go up, break this high. Then if it breaks this high, then meaning we have some kind of a fair value gap. I think it's this one. So I'm going to use this one right here, right? I'm going to wait for the price to retrace back to excuse to some kind of a fair value gap. So if you go up, meaning you're gonna come down, then I'm gonna look for what? For buy, right? I'm gonna look for a buy. What's happening then? Oh, so I repeat, so I'm looking for sales. Even now, I'm still looking for sale. Why? Because of this is my high and this is my low. So this move, this whole entire move here, move here, to me, it's a retracement thing. It's a retracement to let's make this blue. RAB yellow because of yellow gonna eliminate eliminate. So I'm gonna delete this, delete it, delete it. So this entire move from here to here move to me it's a retracement to what to this other block, right? So okay, lebile ke dile a fair value gap. So I get the tlhaloganya ke repeat happy because of ke all over the place. Okay. Last time when I analyzed, I was looking for the price to retrace back to to this daily inversion fair value gap, just a gap, right? Then it retraced back, but it's disrespecting it. Now I'm left with what? I'm left with this other block. I'm left with this other block. We disrespected this IFG right here. Now I'm left with other block. Now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen in this other block. That's why I'm saying I'm not going to look for any buy until we break this high right here. Until we break this high, I'm not going to look for any buy. I'm still looking for sell because I believe that this move here, this entire move is a retracement. Then maybe we're gonna come back and break structure here. Right? That's what I'm looking for. But if it's but if it's not that, if you're wrong, I'm not just going to say I'm wrong. Go, I'm going to buy. No, I'm waiting for the price to what to break that high. I did get tlhaloganya ke thoma save. This is my high and this is my low, right? I have a high I have a low, my last high and my last low. So what's happening in between this high and this low? It's a consolidation, meaning the price came down, it gave me break of stretch. Now what I'm looking for is a retracement. So this move right here, this whole move here, it's a retracement to this move. So meaning how I look at it, it's like this. What's happening? This is it's like a retracement where to this order. If the price if the price come down this high here like this, meaning anything. So it's going to look here and monitor this order block and get everything again, and then I will look for sale. Now no we tama. Ke color ile. Hmm? So now I'm sitting between this high and I'm sitting between this high and this low. So what's happening? Kamu harap ni because ke so at this point I don't think either. So this is how Kibonanga thing with this, and you are looking to retrace back to this order block, maybe the kata here, right? But if not, if I'm going to look for a buy, meaning Kwemela it right, it clearly then it break it this high, then it class from some kind of a favor gap, then wait irang kaya low ni but no kinti between the two, kinti between this high right here and this low. So Alan Tunga Iran, there's nothing that I can do. So I'm waiting for the price to break this high or respect this order block, and I'm gonna take my sell. But if it's a buy, again, I'm looking for sell. How? Meaning we are still at the order block. So I'm going to go to our time frame, look for a super liquidity market structure shift and a fair value gap. But if the price push above and break this high, meaning I'm now going to look forward for buy. So I'm not going to buy immediately. Meaning if it pushes above this high, I'm going to wait for it to come to what? A fair value gap. Then I'm gonna take it up. Meaning the change is a trend. Hmm? So quick again happy again. Carousel labo fellow. I'm sitting between this high right here and this low. Meaning we have a higher high and a lower high. We don't have any higher low or lower low. This to me is not a higher low or this a lower low. No, because of this is my last higher high. So Meaning, if I'm going to look for, uh, I'm going to look for a buy, like I'm going to have, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait for the price to what, to break this high. Meaning, it has to push above this high, disrespect this other block, and take it into breaker block, then give me a fair value gap, which is here already. I wanna, right? But I'm not going to say maybe get buy. No, we already have a fair value gap right here. So if it breaks above this high, maybe this fair value gap can trace I'm back to it, or this breaker block. But since I'm sitting at this other block, something meeting a sell. But if we disrespect this other block, push above this high, meaning I'm going to wait for what? For a retracement to this other block, which is going to be a breaker block. And then maybe to a fair value gap, then I'm going to look for what? For a buy. Meaning what I'm waiting for is number one, kemeting price it lemo, right? Now this is a retracement. Number one, kemeting even then it class. Right? Oh, if I rebialo, it will you are going that disrespect that this high, then a bit what's up by good million. So meaning for now I'm not going to enter buy or any sale. So for me to enter sell, for me to sell, Camille Koemela go 4 hour, right? Koema go 4 hour, even though it be like it's obvious but or it's a buy, but I'm not going to buy. I'm gonna follow my strategy. I'm gonna be disciplined. Koema. So today the NFP. So I believe if uh it's a buy, meaning NFP is going to be a buy, meaning we are going to push above that high. Then after move, then I'm going to go to uh daily time frame, look for a fair value gap, or use this or a block as a breaker block. Then I'm going to look for a buy, meaning I'm going to target what? A higher a higher high, a higher high. So this was a higher low, lower low. So meaning I'm going to wait for it to create a higher high and then trace back. I'm going to target a new higher high. So yeah, easy gamco. So I'm not going to trade. I'm going to wait and see what's happening. Yeah. So last time when I was looking at analyzing it, I thought or it got this gap here. I treat this gap as my fair value gap. Kidibiriki says a fair value gap because of to make into one. Then I disrespect and now result other block. Now if it disrespect this other block, break above this high, meaning it's an indication or okay, it's a daily market structure. Then we're gonna wait to retrace this fair value gap right here. Maybe got to trace up to you on it to this fair value gap move, right? Then we're gonna look for a buy. So yeah, that's it. That's for me today. Nagtlo correct after monikilin room mutin then after everything in George. So come connect. I mean Nagongo you have to be wrong. You know, most of the time. You have to be wrong. So you're gonna the wrong guy, kisala strategy saga morao. So everything you tomo see. The only thing I have to do, which is the hard thing, is to wait. Because of Nagori said higher time frame, get traded higher time frame structure. Get trader weekly and daily. di-entry tsa for ma 1 hour, sometimes ya fitlha 1 minute, but e tsa nako e ntšhi. So the only thing nna tlamehile ke dire kore ke eme, whether ke buy e obvious but I'm not going to enter it, ke nyaka straight confirmation, straight indication we are going up. So until we break that high and then together. So that's it for me. We'll see it Monday. Today's Friday NFP. We'll see it Monday. Then we'll wonder if I can get any trade or something, but otherwise, that.